Alright, hello, welcome to another stream, another day on the ladder. Today, we're not playing Pirate Rogue, we're actually playing some Naga Priest. I really wanted to try out this deck. I did try it out this morning, and I went like 56%, which sounds way more than it is. 10 and 8. It's not the best stats, but you know, there's a learning curve to everything. And I'm just excited about playing this. It's very like tempo oriented. So yeah, I think we should just chill out, queue up a game, and see where it takes us. So for the mulligan, we're basically just looking for the Serpent Wig. I had a little look at the drawn win rate and stuff when it comes to all the cards. And Serpent Wig had like a 66% or a 70%, something ridiculously high. So I know that there are a couple of good cards that you want to get in the mulligan, like Crush Claw if you're on the coin, or something like obviously, what is it, Vicious Slither Spear. But I think today I'm gonna full mulligan for the wig in almost every game. Hello, Sleeping Ivy, nice to have you here. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're gonna enjoy some Supreme Priest content. I think this is actually a deck that you will like a lot. It's very, like, you see the curve is very low. It's pretty complicated. It does get complicated, but it's a ton of fun to play. Okay, so Rogue. Actually, I looked at the Vicious Syndicate report earlier, and boy, I was wrong about... I was so wrong about Pirate Rogue. It's like a tier 4 deck. I thought it would be tier 2, but this Rogue that everybody's playing is actually better. So I was kind of wrong about that, but you know, it is what it is. I still love the deck. So right now I feel like we're just we could go big, and we could just coin the wig to get some value for it, or we could coin Crush Claw next turn. I feel like coining that Crush Claw is better, even though we don't get any like instant wig action. Like this could have been preventable, so I think actually going for the coin and the wig would have been better. I'm not thinking particularly much about like the matchups and how to play them right now. I'm kind of focusing on experiencing the deck and learning all the weird little interactions here and there. But yeah, so basically what it's about is that you want to play a Serpent Wig, they want to play a Naga, they want to play a Serpent Wig and then a Naga, and then rotate between them, and then you can end the game with a really big bless. And it's a really good tempo deck if you like that kind of stuff, and I really like tempo. I like these kind of aggressive priest decks. Yeah, that's good. Also, when we get the Radiant Elemental, we can cheat a lot of mana when it comes to the Serpent Wig. And there are some pretty good like mulligan options, like Murkwater Scribe into the Serpent Wig right away. Alright. This is so pretty good. So now we actually have some decisions. So we could... Yo, what's up? What was it, like as is or something? You have to remind me of your name. You have to remind me a couple of times. But yeah, today we're playing some Priest. A deck that I'm very excited about. We could almost kill this board. I think this Elemental is quite nice. We can get 2 Serpent Wigs out, which is a lot of tempo. As real. That's it. Okay, so you're gonna have to remind me every stream. So we have, sadly, we have to play this first. And then we play the Slither Spear. And I think the wig is coming down on the Slither Spear first to protect it. Question is, do we ever go like for a big Devour here, or do we save them? Like, we can't kill off his 3/3s right now. But Devour will kind of protect this, right? It's gonna give him 5 health. I kind of like that. I know he wants to kill the Radiant. I'm gonna take it cool, and I'm gonna hold my resources a little bit and just punch here. But I think this... yeah. But I mean, sometimes it's hard, you know, because it's hard to kind of change name on somebody. Okay, so I think I might have played this Radiant Elemental too quickly, but I'm trying to kind of find the balance between tempo and how I want to end the game. This doesn't have Rush, right? But it does get big spiders, which is quite scary, especially if I make something super big. But I mean, if this sticks, it's gonna be really good. Now we can kill off one of these. So we kind of want to find a bless right away. That's the other wig. Wow, this is so good. But I think we have to go school teacher even though everything is dying, right? He's rushing this in, then he gets the spiders. But I feel like we hold this. How big are the spiders? 1-1. So if one sticks, we can just remove them with our word. Wish I had that shard before. Quite hard. I think we go for the narrow for some draw. Because our hand is looking kind of meh. And I think we have to make a trade, right? We have to do this trade. I mean, I think everything dies, but yeah, I had some success with the deck, but I think it's one of those decks that it's gonna require you to practice some. I think so. I'm just trying to ship in the damage, but maybe double trade is the way. I'm kind of scared of this. I think he's gonna use it. That's why I didn't pick the shard. Yeah, probably. But I mean, yeah, trading into the 1-1. I don't know. Okay, this kind of makes sense. And oh, he protects the spiders. Interesting. Now we just kind of need. Now we just need a minion. Yeah, this is good. We can go for this one and play on. We can't play the narrow now because it's gonna heal these. But now we play the wig. Yeah, we play the amalgam. And then we do a full clear and gain like a ton of stats. And then we wig it once. And Rogue doesn't have the best best card draw right now, so him just having 2 is pretty nice, right? Have you tried this Naga Priest yet? I think it's really, really fun. I like the big swings you can get with Bless. Actually, I've had some games where I've finished the game on turn 5, and it does happen quite a lot. He just does a full clear, but that's kind of okay. Yeah, exactly. But I kind of miss it. By the way, the data report came in before, and my rogue looks pretty bad. So we have to go gift here to draw.
Pick me.
Oh, that's quite good. I think we just go Crush Claw here. And now we activate the wigs again. But I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do something about wig. I mean, this deck is climbing in win rate. It looks like it's pretty powerful. It's like, would you ever play a 1/1/2 for 1 mana? Yeah, pretty good. And just getting it a lot is super good. Now we don't have any removal left though. Najak, super good. We do like him. And I'm thinking that we can just exhaust this guy's resources, right? 1 wig, 1 minion, 1 more wig. Let's think here. That's just a normal knife. I feel like we can go wide here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was definitely like a power outlier. So I get it. I totally get people who didn't like the card. I think it was a really fun card to play, I guess. But if you mix it with like, what's it called? The poison variant, it was a little too strong. Especially when you had, like that you could go into stealth and stuff. Ugh. I mean, it was fun to play. So I think we have to trade this, right? Because we'd never silence. I guess it's okay for him to go long. By the way, you see like... Oh wow, we can find a bless here. Is this ever lethal? I don't think it is, right? But I'm taking the bless. I play this. Play this. I think I want to make... How big can we make Nyack? So we can give him plus... Okay, so I don't think we bless this turn, right? So let's spend more here. We can have like a bigger swing. We go like this. We spread it a little bit, but now we need to find a Naga. Yeah, exactly. Terrible to go against. It's a little bit like... I like to compare Secret Passage to Multi-Strike. I feel like they are kind of equal power level, and they feel really nice to play, but man, like to go against them, ugh. But I feel like Secret Passage was way more powerful, because it's more powerful on its own. Like, you needed to get the Dread Prison Glaive or whatever it's called. Oh wow, can we do this? No, we can't. How much can we buff this to? 2, 4. I guess we could buff it to more. We could buff it to... We could buff it twice, right? So... Or 4 times, right? So it's gonna give it plus 8 health, right? 8, 9, 10 health, right? So I think this is lethal if I'm not counting totally wrong. So we have to play the Naga first, just to get them back. Maybe I'm miscounting. Okay, I miscounted, but kind of in the best way, right? There it is! Starting it off good. You can do so much fun plays with this. You kind of need to look for lethal quite early. But that was a juicy win. By the way, Heroic Brawl is out. I don't think I'm gonna play it because I don't have 1,000 gold. But if I get, like, if I somehow get 1,000 gold before, like, the end of the week, then I guess I'm trying it. But man, it looks like a lot of fun. Like, I don't think there's a deck that I have that would take me to 12 wins and 3 losses, unless I high roll like crazy. But I'm definitely down to try. Okay, Serpent Wig is super good. We can look for another Serpent Wig with this, but I think we're just tossing everything. So I will full mull for Serpent Wig all day, I think. And if I find the Serpent Wig, I'm looking for like Vicious Slither Spheres, maybe Radiant Elemental. By the way, if this is a real mage, then we could actually go Najak when he pops off, and we can steal his Naga card, like his Siren, and then pop off super duper hard. But as for now, we're just going for the big boy play here. Yeah, thanks, man. If I try it, I'm gonna do it on stream. But, you know, it's a big if. I don't think I'm gonna buy it, unless I'm, like, in a super good mood. He gets the removal kind of screws with my Amalgam of the Deep turn. I think since we have 2 Radiants, I think we're going Radiant here. I mean, this does activate my Serpent Wig. Radiant, we can discover a... I feel like it's just better to go Radiant here. So if he wants to use removal, he can. But at least we'll have 1. If he doesn't, if he can't remove this, and if he plays like a Crush Claw or something, we can go Amalgam and get an Elemental. That's not another First Flame. Good. Okay, decisions, decisions. Now we can start popping off with the Wig really hard. But like almost really hard. I mean, do we ever make it here? I think the Reef Walker is better. I mean, both are kind of, like, everything was quite good. Now we just chill. We're not playing this unless it's yellow, because we don't want to lose it. Now this is a pretty thick boy. It's hard to remove. Because it looks like he's popping off next turn. So how do we want to do our turn? We want to play as many... Wow. We start off with the Queen's card. No, we could go School Teacher. That's like a slower turn. But it's a better minion, right? Or we could go Queen's Guard, buff. But it ends there. So let's just go for the school teacher and get a wig down. It's actually really nice. Another wig. No, I don't think the wig comes back. Deliverance is super good as well. He has a lot of 3-cost cards. It's either death or deliverance. Death won't touch the siren. I think deliverance is better. And then we buff... I mean, we could make the trade here. But I mean, then he just pings me and then he just pings it and kills it, but... Like, we have the board. I mean, the new brawl, it is pure skills. But I've seen like a lot of pro players are having a ton of fun with it, because I don't think that there is like an MMR to it. So I think you just jump in with everybody. Because I've seen some like really high skill players, good players, play against really funky decks, like non-meta decks. And it's such a big investment with 1,000, but I mean, in my opinion, it's just all fun, right? Spellcoiler. Man, I wish I had Najak. Like, you have Najak and your own 1-drop. You take this and then you just pop off with the wigs. Because you're gonna end up with more mana all the time, right? Because you play a Naga and then the wig, which will give you... it will give you 1 extra mana every turn. And this feels like... yeah, I think so too. I think it's weird that they didn't give us a free try. Deliverance on... Probably the deliverance on the 2-3, I guess. Because I don't want to go school teacher here again. Is there a way I kill this? I guess I could find a silence. But it's such a weak play if I don't. At least I'll have a board if I do this.
Pick me.
And if I play the Radiant, I could play 2 wigs, right? Or I could just go wig, Queen's Guard, wig. Yeah, I think that's better. Focus on the big one. I know it can get frozen, but... And this gets some power as well. Do you ever buff... I feel like we buff this again. You think so? Maybe. He's gonna pop off again, but if he bricks on the draw, we're gonna be okay. But I mean, what's the chances? Whoa! Help! I think this is a pretty hard matchup unless you go off and kill them before the siren comes down. I mean, yeah, he goes for the draw, of course. Now he's gonna pop off. Maybe going for the silence would be better. The Shard of the Naro works kind of strange in this deck. With this. And we can see where this takes us. Like, we do have that bless, so we could like just finish. We could just finish it if he leaves something up, doesn't get a taunt, and yeah, I think that's about it. First flame, second flame goes in where? Can I steal this? That's my dream. He plays the APX Void list. Can we get another Devour from this? Too bad this is frozen. Man, he could cheat so much mana, but I feel like he's bricking a little bit on his draws. Yeah, we could get the other Void. No, it's alright, man. I don't have dyslexia, but my spelling is it's not the best, man. So I don't judge anybody.
Pick me.
Okay, and we go... Oh, we didn't hit the Devour. I mean, a Wig could just end the game quite quickly with the Radiant Elemental. Now we kind of need something to stick before he kills me or just freezes my board. Like, Radiant together with all of these is so good, but we just need an active minion. Exactly. But man, I have troubles with my spellcasting as well, so... all I can do is my best. Yeah, I think we can, like, if we could get a really big boy down. I want to get some blowout games today as well. Right, I got some this morning. I think it was good. It made me chuckle. I mean, he still could have flurries and stuff. Like, this man can cheat so much mana, but I have a feeling... that he doesn't have any draw. I mean, if we get some Nagas and Nayak, we can really pop off super hard. But we need at least one Naga, I feel like. Or maybe... I don't think... what's his face? Yeah, exactly. I don't think he has his Mordresh active yet. Like, there's no way, right, that he's dealt 10 damage. I think we're pretty good to pop off a little bit. Question is, do we go Radiant this turn? Radiant plus this. Yeah, I feel like we go Radiant here. Then we play the first one on the biggest minion possible. And then I want to fill the rest on the taunt. Actually, I didn't need to go Radiant. I mean, we could just make this mega huge. It's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more health. I mean, 6 health is a lot. You could freeze it potentially. Now we're kind of setting it up. If we get one Naga, we can pop off super hard, but this will super protect me. Ignite Naga Mage version. Oh my god, if a Luneth was in standard, that's the dream though. But yeah. Definitely, like, it was the first version that I tried. But it didn't work out that good for me. Okay, do we have lethal?
Champion.
This one is the biggest one, right? This goes to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, this is lethal. If I have the mana for it, yeah.
Any questions?
Look how strong this deck is. GG. I mean, we were really lucky that he bricked on his Siren's turns. But man, it was a good game. I feel like this deck fits me really well. So what I've done with it is that I basically high rolled a lot in the early game. And then I haven't been able to deal with the late game that much. So I've been a little worried about how it's gonna work out in the late game, but I feel like you can get there as long as you don't give up.
The light shall bring victory.
Shard, we want to throw the shard, and I don't like to keep the Queen's Guard, even though it's quite good. I feel like if you get the Serpent Wing, it's really good to get a Murkwater Scribe. I feel like there's no way that this guy is a druid, right? Oh, double wig. Oh my god, we need to find a Radiant Elemental and stuff. There's no way this is a druid, right? I mean, we did our fair try with a druid before, so we didn't see a trade, which is good. We might have to play like a very valueless Crush Claw Enforcer. I don't like it, but
You gotta be scrappy.
it's an actual druid. I feel like we can beat them though. I wonder if this guy thinks that I'm the other version. So let's go Amalgam plus Wig. I feel like it's better value to draw a card than to discover a Naga.
Job's done.
Yeah, of course. Like, you can just have those mega blowout games. Like, oof. But sometimes you don't get there. And by the way, like, no chance that I get, like, the blowout games on stream. No. I'm a struggler forever. Yeah, as I said before, this deck fits me really well. And now we get to go. I feel like you never trade with a druid. He's going to 6. So he's not gonna have the... unless he soft ramps up. Then he never has scales. So I feel like we want to draw and we want to get some value here. Actually, what we could do is Queen's Guard and double buff. Yeah, I've been. Definitely. But actually, like, this has been like a really nice month of Hearthstone for me, because I always end the season at like 8k, and I've been like around 2 to 4k all season, so it's been a lot of fun for me. We have the bless. Like, double Serpent Wig is really good. Now we do it again. Oh my god. There's no way we have lethal, right? No, not yet. Not yet. This is quite good, though. Discover. But I feel like I want to play both of my wigs as often as possible.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Especially now when we have... the bless. Because now we're actually getting close. Hopefully we get a Radiant Elemental. That's the dream. How was your day, by the way? Azriel? You had a good Thursday? Meta report day? That's my favorite day of the week.
This must be the one.
I'm way too into Hearthstone, man.
Reflect in the
Oh, we have to deal with this. It's actually quite a smart play. Unless we just kill him, right? Yeah, okay, so he's trying to stop me. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is never lethal, right? Oh yeah, I didn't pick... Okay. Lyra, quite nice. And we do 1 here. And question is, do we bless it? I kind of want to draw as well, but I need to play the other one. And then Queen's Guard because it's thick. And now these are activated. Reno Hunter, yeah. So what's the best deck right now? Yeah, 2k? Okay, that's good though. Do you think you'll get the 11 star on 2k? I guess it's MMR based. I read something about that. Now we have a Lyra. It's so good to go for it here. But also, is there any world I have lethal? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I just need to play 1 sheep Naga, but I don't have one. I don't have lethal here, right? I'm not going for Lyra here. Oh wow, Devour. It's gonna be hard to land on this board. Maybe I should have played Lyra. We could do Bless and just hit him hard. Or I think we have to trade here. I'm doing the awful trade. Because I'm really scared of the other... what's it called? Scale? Burning Abyss. Oh my god. What? How often do they buff in Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it just random? Or is it just like a set date? Like in Hearthstone it's always on Tuesdays? He's rampant. I think this is our chance. This was our chance. I think we have to play that lyre. Where is my thing? Okay. And then we devour. I guess we silence first. We devour. How much will we get? I'm just throwing or winning. So I'm throwing. Okay, good to know. I didn't count, I just went for it. Okay, so that was a throw. Okay, so they do it randomly. Okay, so I can't win this now. I'm just gonna get out. Is there any way I win? I should have counted, man. I was pretty sure. I think we should do a little shame concede. I should have played the Lyra. I was just way too scared. Because now he trades like this. And I guess we could find an out, but we don't have any direct damage. I don't think we even went with Najak. We don't have any Bless left. We don't have any Wigs. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I wasn't getting away with it, but also I think I would have won this if I didn't throw. I just didn't count. I was like, it feels like enough. Even though it was 2 up. So if I could have weaved another taunt. Oh my god. Wait, is there actually a way we win this? Is there any spell?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Is there any spell we win with? Not in our deck.
Who here can spell Zinjari?
Condemn is like almost, right? If this had hit face. Let's just silence them and get out. Just show them that we had something. Alright, on to the next one. But man, I feel like... Rip indeed, man. I mean, nobody can be pissed about that. I guess if I want to blame myself super hard, I'd be a little pissed at myself. But... I don't know. It's fun. Sometimes you gotta be a little goofy and not count. I think, like... it's gonna feel better when you're just kind of used to the... I guess the damage thresholds. And I know Slither Spear is super good, but as for now, the Serpent Wig has a ridiculous win rate. I'm just looking for the Serpent Wig. Like, if you don't get it at all. Ugh. So I've seen Face Hunter pop up a lot. I'm curious if this is. Now, Jack, where were you? Where were you in the mage matchup? Do we ever tempo Radiant? I don't think so, right? It's too valuable in the late game for just a tempo play, especially when he has so many like good when he has so many good ways to deal with it, with like quick shot and stuff. Pharma Quest maybe, who knows? Now, Priest was the first class that I started playing when I started playing Hearthstone. I thought it was so cool. I think this is the best portrait in the game. That's true though. Unless we like find a way to really explode on the board. Put a minion in play. I mean, I think we might get Hydra high rolled here. I saw a guy get the Hydra on turn 4 and he just won. I'm not interested in playing those those games. Do they just run King Crush and Hydra, by the way? No? Oh, this is no guarantee, right? It's just a dredge. I mean, I suppose we could take the King Crush. We could take this, but we're not getting the Battle Cry. But... like, it's not a bad play to just take this, right? I mean, he needs to invest some in the Najak. But this contests a board and gives me a Naga. I think we're gonna hold this Najak.
Zinjari. Anybody?
I mean, death if this sticks or if he buffs it even more. We could have taken the silence, I suppose. So it's gonna be a face hunter. Yeah. Yeah, man, hope you get it. I think like it's a good deck to play right now as well. I think on the report it said that it was a very good deck. I basically just look for the stats on in Legend and Diamond, never in High Legend, because I don't think it applies to me at all. So we have to go Nagaling and kill this. Yeah, it's. I think it's on your win rate, basically.
Pick me!
Then we Queen's Guard. I mean, I kind of want to go Radiant here. I want to put something in play. Maybe go as wide as I can, but the Radiant is just dying. I mean, Nyack might be the play, but he has a very reduced beast. So, if I play the Radiant and the Queen's Guard and he plays Hydra, I just lose, right? If I play 2 minions and he plays Hydra, I just lose on the spot. Okay. I can deal with the Hydra. I'm playing the Queen's Guard if he doesn't have it. So I can actually deal with the Hydra, right? I do Najak, I take the Hydra, and then I do Devour on my Hexen. So if he goes wide here and summons a bunch of 3/1s, I can just kill them, right? I think that's the way I'm gonna try to deal with the Hydra in this. And this will become huge, right? The more Hydra heads he gets, the better. But that means that we're gonna sit here. I don't know, but like maybe you do. I have no idea. I don't think anybody knows. But this is so bad. So we just pass. I'm not just sacrificing my Radiant, right? I think this is too slow. But I mean, double bless into a like Devour. I guess we could have tried to pop off a little bit with the Devour, with the Radiant. I feel like Radiant and Hexen are good buff targets. Like there is a chance that we just make a Mega Minion. No. I mean, I think the first thing... I know they're trying to fix the game with balance patches and all of that all the time, which is... I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. But honestly, they need to fix the client. Okay. Still nothing, right? At some point we need to play. This could be an explosive. Okay, we're doing this old school priest style. Just sit and wait. So, which spell can we afford to send back to the hand for like 1 million more? So it has to be like the... not freezing trap, but the frost trap or whatever. I mean, we played too passively, but man, we didn't get anything. We didn't get draw. We just got our blesses. And I feel like any board that we try to run into here is just like, if we develop, it's just gonna die. Like, we're just throwing it to the wolves. I think we're taking that tougher.
I've got plenty of
Like, we gotta play, right? This might come back to our hand. How much does he cost? 7? What? The most expensive offer of all times. And this is going back to my hand, right? Okay, it didn't. At least we tried it now. I don't know. I don't have faith in this. Like, actually, there is a world where we just one-shot him with Hopper and Radiant Elementals, but it's probably not in the universe that we're living in right now. Because that's a Hopper. No. Okay, he just kills me with the weapon. Alright, forgive and forget. Let's get out of here. Even tried to concede before he killed me. But I mean, it's good. I think we're 2-2 right now, right? But man, I think, like, Priest is one of my favorite classes. But not always, right? Yeah. It would be pretty cool, right? I think it would be so nice with like a Mr. Smite in this, but if you can't reduce him, it's gonna be quite bad. I'm actually kind of afraid to go for the full wig play now. Now when we had that game, so let's keep one Slither Spear. Handmaiden, obviously super good, but so my reasoning behind going like super hard for the wig is that like win rate on getting it in your first hand, like in the mulligan, is like 65 or 70% or something like ridiculous. Now we could go Thrive, depending on what he does. This is a rogue, by the way, right? No? Mech Paladin? I wonder how this plays out. So we could go Thrive and look for a wig. Or we could just coin the Crush Claw. I think we look for the wig, right? And now we kind of want to out-tempo him.
Really?
This is such a nice turn too, by the way. Murkwater into Serpent. Whoa, Radiant. Whoa. We can have an absolutely insane turn here if we want to. I think we're gonna use the coin here though. Because I want to play the Serpent wig. I want to draw first. Pretty good Murkwater. And then we buff this because this is trading, because he's a paladin. That's what I don't like about modern Hearthstone. Everything needs to be cheated out to be good. Yeah, I kind of get it. I feel the same way, but I guess when the meta is, or like when the decks aren't flashy, I'm not enjoying it as much. But like in theory, I kind of want low power level. But it's always kind of hard to go from very high power level to low. Can we kill him? No, we don't have the Bless. Wow, this is such a good Radiant though. But we don't have to Radiant here, right? We keep trading, right?
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
We can play 3 wigs. Which means that this will go up to... Yeah, we need one wig buff, I think. Or we just trade with the Crush Claw. I think we can trade with the Crush Claw like this and then buff this a little bit. No, we can only play 2. Yeah, I thought I could play the Murkwater. Probably should have. It's about that activation, man. Sometimes I think you get it for free. This is a good card to pair with Bless. But I don't think he kills this now, right? I think it's kind of safe. But I like some good... Oh, he has 1 rush. Okay, now he kills this. Okay, but that's kind of fine, right? We go Radiant. We can't go Radiant, Murkwater, and Queen's Guard. I think we play this.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
How big do we want to make this? Pretty big, right? We're gonna lose some damage initially. Getting this Radiant out could be good here. And then we try to protect them as good as we can. Like this. I mean, we're not getting the initial damage, but it's still like... We're setting something up for like a big Queen's Guard. Yeah, so... Obviously, like, we're gonna be quite fine with the power level right now, because it's the first expansion, which, in my opinion, is always the best expansion. Wow, we could draw as well this turn. Okay, is this the winning turn?
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Let's make this a big target, so it doesn't kill the Radiant Elemental. Queen's Guard, right? Or actually, we could go for the School Teacher. Oh, we can't play this turn? Go for the School Teacher then. Oh wow, this can come in handy later. Now we have another Radiant at least. I don't know if my buffing makes sense, but hopefully it doesn't have another mothership, right? But if he gets a couple of bubble bots, we just silence them with Nagaling. But of course, when you pick it with the Nagaling, if you pick the Shard of the Narrow, you're gonna draw it next, right? Now we can draw some at least. So, interesting. So he's not leaving the Radiant Elemental up, right? Never. I mean, never, right? I think this is lethal, but I made this mistake. I made this mistake before. See if we can get a bless. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're living the life. Make this mega huge. I mean, we could have gone bigger. Like, this would give us a ton of mana back. That's a big Radiant. I'm gonna look over the spread and see what this deck is good against. I can't imagine that it's good against Warrior. I did see Meatman play this, like Meaty, and he was playing it super smoothly against Warriors. He buffed everything out of like Shield Shatter range and stuff like that. He wasn't greedy with the damage, which was quite nice to see, but like when he did it, I looked at it and I was like, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna do it that way. Then you get a bunch of wigs, you try to figure out your mana, then it's just impossible. Do we ever... Oh my god, this is such a good start. It's a full keep, right? Especially if it's a druid, but we never, like... We never think that it's gonna be a druid, right? Man, we might not even wig it next turn. Man, super happy about this deck. I thought that it would be too simple. So the wig sets up for the Crush Claw Enforcer. But this lets me play another wig next turn and discover. Going wide is quite good against a druid though. Because he wants to ramp pretty soon. We take the other Slither Spear to just kind of kill him. But this will give us a lot of value. I kind of like the Crush Claw. We're missing out on a little damage, but I think this is better if this is a rogue.
You gotta be scrappy with scrappy.
Actually druid. What? Okay, we take those. We lost the last game, but... Yeah, I think so now, but I actually, honestly, thought it was a rogue. Now we're playing off curve. Let's make the trade. The reason why I made that trade is if he goes double 3-1 with Rush. Oh, he didn't ramp? Oh my god, this is like the game of our dreams. It's time. A Samuro as well. It's not super good in this matchup, but... And our boy is just getting bigger and bigger. 2 Serpent Wigs. It's so good. But I mean, you gotta get those Nagas though. Now this is ready, so we get to draw and play both the Wigs. Insanity. And he's gonna ramp here, right? Okay. This is where the game gets challenging, right? Because we're gonna see scales. So we want to pick up a Devour. This could give us a Devour, but we could also do it the turn afterwards. So I'm just going for the draw here. Also, we don't need Devour when we have Samuro. Samuro plus Bless is an insane combo. Wow. Radiant is so good here. Radiant Wig. It's gonna get this to 13, so it's not gonna be able to kill the Radiant with scales. Do we just play one Wig though? 11. Gonna take 2, 4, 6. I think we want to buff it like this. Yeah, I think so, right? The pressure. We almost had him. So this makes the scales very, very awkward, right? It needs to send in like 4 of them, right? Or something into this. Then 3 of them. No, he needs like 5 of them in this. I mean, we're taking it. Don't get rushed. Okay, it didn't get taunt. And it's a concede. So we just won this. Now we just gotta wait. He knows that I have the Wig. Whee! Okay, I'm not gonna BM anymore. That was the last BM. I just wanted his Ibis. Ah, you see how fast I queued that up? I'm excited, man. I want to craft every deck in golden. So good. Hope everybody is having a good time chilling in the stream, man. I'm having so much fun streaming. As I said before, I'm still at that point where I just kind of look forward to streaming all day long. I'm just having the best time ever. Always Nyack BM. I throw everything. Murkwater is one of those things that I would consider in the mulligan. Warrior is always a warrior. Oof. I mean, we could coin Crush Claw on 2, which is a really, really good play. Crush Claw on 2. And then what else? Then we just try to farm for our Handmaidens. But I feel like Warrior has to be one of the impossible wins with this, right? Because they're so good at just removing everything. But I mean, not every Warrior runs Brawl. Or maybe they do, at least one. Oh my god! This is the tempo swinging deck. And we just pass. Next turn we go coin, Crush Claw, draw a card. Farm these a little bit. I think it's fine to keep a Thrive in the Shadows. But you could always get unlucky and draw like a shard or something. Yes! I mean, we're just living the dream right now. Oh! So good. I think we go Queen's Guard and Serpent Wig next turn. So this guy probably doesn't run a lot of weapons, right? Now we get to hit. And we didn't see a From the Depths. And now we activate our other Crush Claw. Quite nice. This dies to weapon though, so I probably should have buffed this. But this doesn't die to Shield Shatter, which is nice. So we kind of have to think about our buffs a little bit. Yeah, it's true. Like armor, it's the bane of my existence. Oh my god! Well, we're just pressing the yellow buttons though, so I can't judge them. Play the other Crush Claw. We're gonna miss out on some damage here, but I'm playing around Shield Shatter. And now these are activated. We can do whatever we want. I mean, I guess you could brawl this, but it's not really a good brawl unless Queen's Guard makes it. So I think we just go... Okay, so he's got to start clearing, or he's racing me. Interesting. Oh my god, and the Treasure Guard, super good. Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm also a bit of a Hunter main. We play this to play around the Shield Shatter once again. And then we put this here. As I said, I'm losing a ton of damage, but I think it's worth it. Now he can't get through this as easily. I love Hunter, man. One of the coolest classes ever made. I think Face Hunter is like a beauty to the simplicity and everything to Face Hunter. The best archetype to double Shield Shatter. Okay. The best archetype to have ever come out of this game. By far. Face Hunter. Cheat out a couple of secrets, deal a ton of face damage, early board, and then usually some spell burst combo to end the game. They're just always beautifully made. We need to drop some value here. Yeah, I agree. So Murkwater... Can we not overdraw here? Maybe it's better to just go School Teacher. I mean, it feels like we're never playing these Murkwaters. If I play one Murkwater, I'm gonna go down to... So I can set it up, right? So I overdraw on my next turn. But then we just kind of hope that it isn't a Bless, but then we can pick it up with a Shadow.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
And play the... I guess we could throw like a Shadow or Devour. But I don't think so. Right? Do we ever Devour here? I kinda don't like it. Yeah, I think we need to Devour. Now we don't overdraw. At least this got some thickness to it. I really didn't want to overdraw. I don't want to like waste resources right now. I mean, unless we can set up like a huge OTK, but yeah, like... I mean, does this live? Never. I'm scared of the dragon and stuff. I mean, he might just kill me at any point though. There's no lethal in here, right? No. We want to get this out. Do we play Radiant together? I think so.
Must consider.
No, maybe not. I'm just scared to do it. Oh! I should have played the Wigs first. I missed a ton of damage. I mean, the silence could be good for... I mean, I missed 2 damage, but it's still a lot. Hey, live and learn. Bless is good with Samuro. So he slams this. Oh, to kill me, right? Okay. Yeah, I was like... I was wondering about that slam for just a second, then I realized that Galvar would kill me. But it's dangerous to make too big of a minion if they have Rukara. I think I'm gonna be jamming this list a lot. I'm definitely making a video on like Monday or something on this. Unless something happens to it, but I mean, they never patch. I think they dropped like some patch notes for tomorrow because they do like a Friday fix. But it's just for BGs, so it's nothing that I'm worried about. Just look for the wig. I think I've gone like a perfect 50% with this. No, it's better. 14-11. Okay, we have such a good hand. I mean, dude, warrior, it's not my favorite either. But okay, so it's a rogue. But I've definitely liked some warrior lists in the past. I actually think that that the OTK version of warrior is pretty fun. I really liked, and you're not gonna like this. I really like Bomb Warrior. I think that was a ton of fun to play. I actually made legend with it once. Of course I did, because it was super powerful. But man, I think Bomb Warrior was a lot of fun. Now we need to play... We could just, like, play a ton of spells here. Okay. I think the Murkwater is still better, even though it's like, it's gonna be wildly off curve. And like, part of me wants to devour here, but it's just not worth it. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I mean, like, the most fun decks to play are usually like the most high rolly crazy decks out there. Don't double null me, man. I mean, there's gonna be a step at some point as well, right? Can we pick up the other Devour? Naga Priest, but the thing is, like, when it comes to those... Oh, this is a Mine Rogue. Interesting. Wish I could kill this.
I've got plenty of mojo to throw out.
Okay, double nulls are taken care of. So, I have a really hard time judging those old decks and, like, if they were good or if they were toxic or not. Because I was really bad back then. As I said, I made my first legend in the cube meta. Okay, a mine is coming down here. Huh? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, this is yeah, it's theirs. Oof. Like, these guys can lethal you from, like... They can lethal you pretty quickly.
Swim back from whence you came.
Let's develop. Get some value, then we're gonna get some draw. Pressure guard has to be good here. Not mine rogue is theirs. So, but yeah, I made my... Things are happening here. And it's dealing a lot of damage to me. Like, I made my first legend in the Q block meta with Secret Mage. That was a lot of fun. I mean, this guy kills me the next turn, right? Oh, he has like the super aggressive list. I want a silence. And I shall have one. Has to go in here. Actually, yeah. Give me a silence, please. Oof. I mean, he just kills me here. Is this always going face? Eight damage face, and then I just hope that he doesn't kill me. Living on a prayer. Alright, 8 damage face. Please no sword. Really toxic. 30 damage in almost... Yeah. So yeah, I remember I played against that, but you know, I lost, but I didn't really understand how the game works in a good way. Howdy, Kopjäger. Hope you're having a good Thursday, man. It's Meta Report today, which is my favorite day of the week. Hope you had a good day, man. Yes, it's actually really powerful. So what you do is you play the newly buffed Serpent Wig. And you just kind of weave it in every turn when you play a Naga. And you also have like Radiant Elementals so you can make them free. So you can go for like a huge bless swing in the mid game. But we have ran into some struggling matchups to say the least. But when you get a win, it's pretty juicy. It's pretty fun to watch. And also the Wig has like a ridiculous win rate in the mulligan. So I'm just going hard to find that. Hopefully I can show you. I mean, it's an alright start, right? If this sticks. By the way, they rated Shaman, Burn Shaman, as a tier 1 deck. It's just super underplayed, so I think we're gonna see a new Shaman meta, which is, listen, nothing against Shaman, but come on, I don't like to be locked down. Man, that's annoying, especially if you're playing decks like this. You go for a Bless kill here. So, utilizing the coin here isn't too bad, but I don't want to get Bless down. I don't want to play Bless now. We could go Radiant Elemental together with Bless, and then get some board pressure. I kind of want this to at least have 2. Yes, but it's just that people don't play it. Let's find the value. Murkwater is quite nice. Actually, no. Do we ever coin trade? No. Coin into nothing, then the Radiant Elemental play would have been better. Yeah, none of my friends like Snowfall Elemental anyways. They say that they hate it. But yeah, it's an annoying card, especially with the birds that keep on doing it. I don't think that this is a positive matchup by any means. That's a Wig. At least we're cooking up something. We could play this on a Wig, or we could just coin the School Teacher. Is there any way I'm killing this? No, not without some arrow. At least we could silence his big things when they get out of control. What else could we do? I think School Teacher is the best here. I mean, we're never like... Nobody likes Flash Heal, right? It's for the coward. If we don't try and Cyrella, what are we gonna do? Like, I don't think he's gonna chip away at us too much. I don't know, I think the thing about Shaman is that it's pretty bad against Warrior, right? Samaro, where are you? I guess at least it could be worth to just silence this boy, so he doesn't go insanely crazy on us. So Serpent Wig Nagaling, kind of weak, right? And we have to play a spell at some point. Nagaling is coming down. Question is, do we get the Serpent Wig value and kind of get this out of our... No, man. We try it. We try it before we give up. I mean, we're not playing Wig this turn, okay? I've decided that. We just gotta curve out. And now we just develop as one. Yeah, I know. Like, I know how the matchup goes, but I want to give it a little try. This kind of helps us out a little bit to get rid of the buff. This just puts it to normal. And now we have that looming buff at least. Farsight. What the heck is happening? You see, like, he's not going that fast, but I'm scared of developing now. Is there a way I find draw somewhere? Yeah. So I just wanted to get it. I just wanted to get it out as quickly as I could. Let's play this. I mean, we could go Radiant and then smack him as hard as we can with a Bless. Or we could play the Queen's Guard. I kind of like to go Murkwater here. No, I think Queen's Guard is better. Just gonna get buffed once, but it's a decent play. And unless he randomly discovers a Shadow Step, I think this is good. But man, okay. Snowfall Guardian, do your thing. But we need to discover some more Shard of the Narrows. Actually, I think it was quite smart of him to go for a Bolner tempo play. Because I had to do something about it, and I couldn't kill it. And without Samuro, there would be like no way. I mean, maybe we could do something with Hexen. But I mean, to be honest, we have the Radiant Elemental. We are, like, if we pretend that he does nothing, then there's a big chance of us killing him quite soon, right? Because we have the Serpent Wings. Don't eat Radiant, eat this. Good, thank you. Okay, now we're not killing him in a while, right? How big can we make this boy? Not too big. Okay. Naru. Question is, do we ever play Radiant here? I mean, it didn't freeze my board. I'm never going for the clear, right? Or I could clear like this and keep my big boy. Or we do this trade and start buffing the other targets. How much damage is this? It's 10, 11, it's 16. This is like a difficult trade. I'm just scared of a lot of spell damage, that's the thing. I think I have to make this trade.
Any questions?
Which is boring indeed. And then we buff the biggest one we have. Just to kind of play around low damage removal, because I think he runs like Maelstrom Portal and stuff, whatever it's called. There it is. I wish we could silence our own minions now. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
I don't think we want to silence him yet. We put this here. Oh, we just heal? I mean, we could weave in another wig. But I mean, I think we're gonna be frozen for a while here. But like, maybe we're not. He kills 2 and develops taunts, but that's kind of alright, right? Right. Because we can silence them. Do we ever win here? Do we ever win? I don't think so. But we get pretty close. I think this is our Radiant Elemental turn. And we're gonna use one of the silences. We might draw a new one.
Pick me!
We play a Queen's Guard.
Swim back from whence you came.
This is 10, 12, 14. We don't kill him quite yet, but we're gonna swing hard. We have to bless here, to activate the Maiden. But we can't play the Maiden though. I don't want to sacrifice my Serpent Wig yet. We have another Bless. Is Frog a card that exists? Maybe I should have weaved in the Handmaiden together with the Serpent Wig instead of the Bless. Oh my god. Alright, dude. The Hex is a card. I honestly didn't even know. He gets the taunt, not the heal, right? He doesn't get... Oh, he gets the same that he picked. Oh my god. Samuro Bless. Samuro Bless. And we get back. Or at least a Samuro, right? Samuro Bless. Would a... Devour do the trick? It's gonna put this on 3. Samuro Wig. Wig takes him to 2. It's not killing the Bran, right? So it has to be Samuro Bless. Man, I don't want to bless this, but I can't. We can't have a Bran running around. So I guess we could discover a Bless, or we could just kind of tempo him. Like, if he can't freeze this now, then we're in a pretty good good spot, right? If he can't freeze it right now. Oh, he gets the draw. What is this? Deal 2 damage. Just killing this. Farsight, man. Okay, so he's just drawing for it. But what else does he have? I guess he has a lot of burst damage. This is a possible winning turn. This mana is coming back. Draw me something good. That's not a winning card.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Do we devour something here? I mean, I think he kills me with spell damage next turn. I think we just go wide here.
Tell me, Minnow, have you done as I asked?
Do we spend our last wig? No. We have some big threats though. But this, yeah, this is just a kill, right? Because this is 8. Oh. Maybe I should have ran. I mean, I don't want to silence this now, that's the thing. No. I know, but it was worth a try, man. It was a good game. I'm proud of it. I think we played pretty well. But yeah, I think the matchups are pretty funky with this deck. But I don't know, I'm just having a ton of fun with it. I think Naga is the best designed minion type in the game. I like how they can be kind of overpowered because you have to set them up a little bit with either playing Nagas or spells and stuff like that. I think it's a fresh type on minion, like a fresh take on minions. No! Please! Not again.
The light shall bring victory.
Okay. People read the report. Best decks after the nerf? I actually know, Michael. It's Warrior. It depends on where you are. So it's Warrior, it's Thief Rogue, and it's actually Shaman that we're playing against. And it's also Paladin. Mech Paladin, Holy Paladin, or Hand Buff Paladin are all like tier 1. But what rank are you? I think I have a pretty good... I think I know which decks are best in which rank. I think I had fun because we were so close to it. But yeah, so Michael, if you want to climb or if you want to set up for a climb next month, Warrior is your best option. Warrior is also quite good against the most annoying matchups. So I'd go with Warrior if you like to play it. But if you like to play something faster, Virgil Rogue is great. But it's gonna depend on rank. Like the decks that are really good in high, like 1k legend, aren't always super good in like diamond to legend or platinum or whatever. I think actually like for lower ranks, if that's where you are, Pirate Warrior is still good. And playing Pirate Warrior will also teach you a lot about the game. Oh my god, we're never playing a spell. Both are great. Alright, man. Always nice to have you here, dude. Hope to see you soon. I think next stream will be on Sunday or something. We just gotta get out of this. So, I think Control Warrior... I think there is a chance that Charge Warrior is stronger. But I feel like Control Warrior is a little easier to play. So it's easier to just jam out a bunch of games and get success with it. Control Warrior is by far the most common warrior to play right now. So I'd give that a try, especially if you're looking for like content around it. You're gonna see more streamers and stuff playing normal Control Warrior. Oh my god, this is a great hand. Yeah, so there is a Quest Warrior that's based around pirates. And it's a pretty weak deck, but it always has a very high high win rate in lower ranks because it's very simple, and playing it is gonna teach you a lot about the game because it's all about playing on curve and using like fundamental knowledge about the game. So if that's something that you feel like you don't have at the moment, Quest Warrior is great, but I'm not sure how it performs. But it's one of those decks that always performs well at lower ranks. So it's all about like you get a quest that makes you play pirates. Let's just go nuts here. Look at this comp. Huge. So it's all about playing pirates, and when you complete the quest, you're gonna get like a big boat on your board that summons a weapon and a pirate and deals 4 damage every turn. So when you get your quest reward, you just have infinite value and infinite pressure. And you can also high roll with it like Mr. Smites and stuff. It's a really, really good deck for learning the game. So we go Vicious Slither Spear. And then we buff this one. Right? Because this ticks up to 1. Ticks up to another. Then we make the trade. But I mean, if he removes this, we're in deep, man. It's gonna be dangerous. But yeah, so Michael, what do you like? What types of decks do you like? If you don't like control, then obviously playing warrior is gonna be an issue because it's a pretty passive deck and the games take a lot of time. I prefer my games to be around maybe 7 minutes, around there. We play this, and we're gonna play both wigs here. Oh my god. One, two, like this. We get 2 back, right? We're not thriving this turn. He's probably gonna have removal for this. We made a big board. If we can hit him with a bless, we're gonna be good. But we need to draw some Nagas. We got like a really good start, but he also had the silence for them. Like he would be dead if he didn't have that silence. Now he's gonna heal for 4. Question is, can he remove the entire board or will I still have a Naga? Actually, finding a silence wouldn't be too bad with this. This guy's curse, right? Hardcore curse. But man, this has been probably one of the most fun seasons for me ever. I've been playing so much. Like non-stop. I had a good time doing it. Now we make this little trade. Oh my god, that's so good.
Leave me to my work.
I think I'm gonna sacrifice 1. To play this. Devour is so good right now. Because we're getting close to killing him. Let's go like this. So he can't deal 4 and like ping both. Oh, what's up, Woofy? I don't enjoy the game after Secret Miracle Rogue died. The Secret Miracle Rogue, that was the days, man. It was probably my favorite from that era. It was so much fun. Wait, can we win here?
Sorry, Squishy.
I really like that deck, man. But I mean, Burgle Rogue is quite cool. So how much will I give this? +2 just? +4? Not killing him. It's still Devour. I don't want to play this Naga.
Pick me, pick me.
So hopefully we get him. This is kind of a high roller play I did. Now what we can do, we could silence. We could probably pick up the Shard of the Narrow. I think it's this is the only spell that I don't have. Yeah. You don't like Burgle Rogue? Everybody likes that. I really enjoyed Pirate Rogue, man. It's still my favorite deck in the meta. But man, I saw on the report that it was a horrible tier 4 deck. Ew. And you know what? I don't know if you saw, but I made it all golden. I don't have any regrets about that though. I think that deck is so much fun. I jammed out like 200 games in a row. Like, for real, 200 games. Okay, this is good. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're 1 off right now. Can we get there? I think we're getting there. No, we're 1 off. I think we're gonna find a shard here. Actually, Devour would have won us the game. I'm taking the shard. It's far for him to get the... Was there a way that I could have won here? If I didn't play this? No, it wasn't. Because I wouldn't have gotten them back. But it was close. But man, I think... Woofy, are you playing standard? Right now? Or are you taking a break from it? Oh no. It's like a full heal. We can make it to 20. We can't make it to 20? We can make it to 20. You just gotta think for just 1 second here. This will get 4. The 16. Yeah. There we go. Huge. Oh yeah, how's the bomb deck performing for you, man? Look at that. That was clean. That was good. Probably a pretty easy matchup though. How's the bomb deck working out? I'm super excited to try that. It looks aggressive. It looks cool. Some spell burn. Get that knife that triggers a death rattle in there. I mean, that's my dream. I actually tried to make a deck just like that before it went... before it got good. So I can credit myself as the original inventor of Bomb Rogue. Or XLK Rogue, as I like to call it. Even though I have no idea what the deck looks like now. I mean, this is a rogue. This just screams rogue. Let's throw everything and try to find that wig. This deck is so satisfying to win with. And there are so many cool plays. Like Samuro together with Bless. Huge. And we got the wig too. I'm kind of tempted to go Slither Spear. Okay, so actually we do want to go Slither Spear, Serpent Wig, right? Because if he can... This has a maximum of 3, right? Okay, it's like that. It doesn't feel very interactive, I guess. But I don't know. It's one of those decks that just... I don't know. That's totally my style. 100%. And now we can go Radiant just to set it up. But then he just might kill the Radiant. But I feel like tempo is important here. It'll be miserable either way. I don't know, man. I think, like I've said it a million times, but man, I think this is the most fun expansion this far. I think it's so much fun. Also, he goes for the Slither Spear. The bad move, dude. We put this here. Even though we miss a little damage, we're gonna make a big boy. But yeah, I don't know. It's something about Voyage. I like the theme. Like water theme. It's cool. Next turn we just go School Teacher and then we get that Serpent Wig. Unless he can clear this. I mean, we're just blocking him here. Man, Demon Hunter has fallen from grace. But I'm gonna... Like one of these days, I'm gonna go and try to play Fell Demon Hunter. It's a deck that I've always liked historically. And I really liked Aggro Demon Hunter, but I didn't like how cheesy it felt. Bless. Please. I mean, can we lethal him next turn? Play one Serpent Wig and we get the Handmaiden. If this sticks, we just have like infinite value. He's taking 3 to the face, so it's gonna be harder to just kill him. Yeah, dude, I think you should try it. It's high tempo. It does have some late game utility. And I don't know, this is just the way I want to play a priest, man. It reminds you of the, like, many arms priests. I think we have him, right? So I can't play this first.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Serpent Wig has to go in here. And we can get this 3, right? Bomb like this. Then we get this to 11. Are we? No. I think we have lethal, right?
Pick me, pick me.
Yeah, I think we could have done this another way, but man, there we go. This deck is so much fun to pop off with. And my win rate is about 50% with it. So, but I'm also like very much playing at my own MMR, like my real MMR right now. It's like what I think is my MMR, right? So I think around like 4K, probably my MMR, or like where I should be. And it works really, like it works decent here. Like I'm not really climbing with it, but this is also the first day on the job, right? So I'm trying to learn it a little bit. I'm gonna play it for a couple of days, and then I'm gonna make a video on it when I have all the information and all the fun interactions. But as for now, I'm just mulliganing for Serpent Wig because it has an absurd win rate in the in the mulligan, like 60 or 70% or something. But really good decks right now are Paladin, all the different Paladins, Shaman and Warrior. So it's quite some cool classes right now. But man, Priest is like so hit or miss for me. Either I'm gonna love them or I'm just gonna be like, ugh, get that away from me. So that's why I haven't farmed that many Priest wins yet. Oof. We might get a valueless Enforcer unless we want to go Treasury Guard. So I think if you can high roll a Rogue, it's quite good, but it's so hard to remove their threats. Like, it's really hard to deal with the boat and the gnolls, but that's the thing about the gnolls, right? They're just hard to deal with. Yes, Mr. Smite. That's about it. So I get what you're thinking, right? You wanna buff up a charge and just hit them for the one shot. Could work, but like, it's rough that it isn't a Naga, right? I mean, maybe there's... I don't know if there's a Colossal with charge. So you can like play Lady Ashara and hope to get a Colossal, but that's not gonna be very consistent, right? I think Smite is the best, but I feel like if it's Smite, then we kind of have to try to get some mana cheating in there, right? Because he's quite expensive, 6. But I mean, you can make him big if you have a Radiant Elemental. And maybe the card that I'm looking for right now, a Devouring Plague. Yeah, so expensive. I mean, do we just try to get out? Devouring. It's good. Now we can make a Mega Minion, unless he just beats me. He's got... Oh! I don't even know why that's bad. I just saw Legendary and I was like, oh! Get away from me. So give me another Devour. Yes, thank you so much. How do we want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mana. I guess we could play a Queen's Guard if we wanted to, but this is just way better, right? Slither Spear. Serpent Wig. Devour. Nagaling into Devour. And then we have a big boy, and we have a big bless. That really saved me. It really saved me, but still. How much damage does he have? Is there any way we OTK him next turn? I don't think there is. Because we're dying the turn afterwards. This is a Radiant. I mean, this is our best play, I guess, but... See what we get first. Oh my god. Wait. We can't get it, but we're getting close, so I'm gonna do it anyways. How close are we? I mean, this is quite cool, right? Oh, we should have done this first. Wait, did I miss it? No, I was one off. I was one off. Man, this is a strong turn. If I would have hit then that... Yeah, I missed it with 1. Okay, I think this has to be the last one for the night. I'm getting a little tired. But I'm not tired of the Nagas, man. I'm having such a good time playing them. Yeah, it was so close. I think I was one off. But if I missed that lethal, super sad about it. Yeah, we're 16-15, man. So we gotta win this. And then we are incredibly positive. Then we have the best win rate out there with this deck. Okay, we want to find a wig. I've been thinking about keeping Thrive. Thrive is a little slow. Let's take it. Hopefully we don't brick on the wig. Oh, we got the wig. Oh my god, this is so good. Look at this turn 1. And then we try to develop a Radiant Elemental. We're going big. Is this a rogue? Look at this. This is not golden. You guys know this is a rogue, right? And now we play the wig. And we get it back. Maybe we get some redemption for that super close game. So it might be a paladin, but if you don't have the golden maestra, it's usually a rogue, right? Because they don't get the golden hero power. I wish I had a Naga. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I mean, we could like preemptively play this Radiant Elemental. But I don't want it to get eaten by a Null. But I think still like... I'm so sure that this guy is a rogue.
That is incredible.
Oh, don't do it! Yes! Oh, no! I mean, yes, I mean, no. So now the Null is coming down, right? Oh, please. Wow, the value. I mean, I should have gone Thrive, right? Like a good boy. Now we just need to find those Nagas. Maybe we take the shard and trade it. Disgusting. I think that's the best play, right? Okay, now we actually have a good school teacher, though. But what is good against Rogue? Like Deliverance. If we can find a Deliverance, it's gonna be quite good. Okay, so at least he's playing a deck with a low performing card, but I feel like this is a pretty high performing card. Pressure Guard Serpent Wig will give it 7. It's gonna protect me a little bit, but it's not gonna do anything for the board. Then on the turn afterwards, I could play Devour if he runs stuff into this. Or actually Treasure Guard. Gonna give it 3. It's not enough. I mean, if we play Najak, we can clear 1. But then he's just killing Najak, right? And gets this back. Shadow steps it. They have some options here. I think we have to Najak here. I mean, he just trades and daggers and gets this back. But then we can set up a Treasure Guard with a Serpent Wig. We just Wicked Stabs it. Can this go face now? I don't think so, right? It can go face? Okay, it did save me quite some pain, right? We want to get the school teacher down. Maybe to try to get a Deliverance or a Devour. Deliverance would be really good here. Condemn kind of helps us out. But not enough, right? Switcheroo.
Pick me!
Maybe if he runs out of value, I don't know. At least we have our other Radiant now. Ah, this is rough. Oh! Don't crab me. I mean, how do I ever deal with this board? I mean, take the trade, please. Where do we go from here? At least we can kill one of these, but I don't think it's enough.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Maybe play this. I guess we could bless this. A 6. We can wig it, and then we're gonna lose our wig. It's gonna go up to 14. We can get it to 16. This is 10, 13, 14, 15. 16. Okay, so it just dies. I think at least we used one bless. So he kind of has to swing into it. And then we try to go for a kill soon. Unless he can just kind of send it back to my deck or something. I want to play one more. I want to play one last. Okay, we're doing it. But I mean, it's quite a hard deck, actually. I think so. But rogues, man. Alright, I want to get, like, one of the big swings again. Doing one last. Okay, warrior, this one is hard. I don't know. I don't know if it's the meta for this deck right now. I mean, the deck is powerful, but it feels like rogue and warrior are pretty hard to beat. Actually, we might keep this. And then we look for a wig. Okay, we got the Samuro. That's good for a Nelly. Especially if we find a bless. Rogue is super strong. But I mean, like, it feels like, honestly, just to kind of give credit where credit is due, I feel like rogue players right now are pretty good at the game. Just generally. But, of course, it's gonna be like that, because this is like a recycled deck. Can't really do anything with the coin except try to protect this. Try to get a wig. Hopefully he's not playing a weapon. Hopefully he goes from the depth. And this isn't activated, no. But I mean, I kind of get it. Like, I really like Rogue. It used to be my least favorite class ever. I didn't like Rogue at all when I started, but now it's becoming one of my favorites. I think we want to go a little wide here. But Shield Shatter is scary. Can we get this out of range from a Shield Shatter? Not this turn, right? But if we play this, free spell, coin, the Queen's card, we get a pretty strong board at least, right?
Sorry, Squishy.
And we get the initial activation. Right? This kind of makes sense. Like a big tempo play. Almost like we have our own Knolls without rush. This sets us up for a lot of draw. But the thing is, I kind of want to keep them not in range for the Shield Shatter, right? And this Styx gets to swing. I wish I could play... So, which one are we more... Which one do we value the most here? I think we actually value this over the Queen's cards because we're kind of fine with them dying. But I mean, a Shield Shatter just kills my entire board, right? He shatters this and then he hits this. And he gets to draw. That's good for us from the depths, unless he comes out swinging super hard. And we have a Naga, which is quite nice. And this is activated right away. So I'm gonna try my best to get these out of range. This is yellow, right? Yeah. This might be able to... We might use this to bypass on Nelly. We're actually quite close to a lethal. We just need a couple of more turns and maybe a Radiant.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
So let's say he shield shatters here. Then we put this out of range, right? This 5, and then he can't kill it with this. But I mean, he could, of course, like, just kill it with a dragon or something. Oh my, we have the Bless and Samuro as well. But he only has 15, he only has 20, he only has 22. He only has 32. No. Okay, the Brawl. Okay, big one has to survive here. Big one did survive. Oh my god, he has free cards. So 3 of these are basically free. Unless Mutanus eat, I guess. Can we kill him for 20 here? I don't think so, right? I mean, honestly, this is a fine Nyack. Man, I wish we had some draw. Ouch, bricking hard. So how much is this? We're getting this to 13, 14, 15, so we're a little off. Does it ever make sense? I think we're blessed. Have we already blessed once? We can pick up a bless with this. I think this is a Najak actually.
I've got plenty of mojo to go around.
We can't bless now. Did we hit? I mean, we're definitely pressuring here. So that was one of the free spells, which is good. Okay, so he's looking for Murloc. What's even a good Murloc here? Is there anything with like... Oh no. Yeah, it's one with Rush. Gonna do something, but not anything that good. Okay, so he gets a million armor. So, can we kill him? This. We can buff this a ton, right? Now we get to draw, which is good. So we have 10. This would be initially 14. Just not enough. I mean, he doesn't have anything. I can't make this too big and then he's just gonna kill me. Let's play this. Another wig. We can just kill this though. Can we put this way out of range? Yeah, so this is out of range for the ping, right?
Pick me!
So now he's top decking. So we don't want to see a Forged in Flames. Or brawling and this survives, that's the nightmare. But I mean, anything that he hits here isn't gonna do anything, right? Okay. Oof. Should we just silence this? The bless. We gotta make sure that we can silence this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So we can draw and we can buff. Like the silence is pretty scary. Actually, we can just keep buffing, right? I don't think we... I actually think we just keep buffing and keep putting pressure.
It's my turn.
And we're just getting close to it, man. We are just dragging each other in the dirt here. Brawl is bad. Okay. Can we make it?
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Boom. Right, I think this is it, right? Oh, it so is. I didn't get to hit, but we super had it. All right, there it is. That was intense. We were dragging each other through the dirt. I want to thank all of you guys for coming to the stream. I think that the next stream will be on Sunday. It's always super nice to have you guys here. Remember to subscribe if you're new and like the stream. It actually does a lot for me. So, all right. Thank you guys.